large scene. I will confirm that it is a large scene. Members of the PSP Forensic Services Unit are down there mapping it right now. It's still very much an active scene. It is secure, and we believe, just to reiterate, there's no threat to the community. He was shot by police. No, not at this time.
What's your thoughts on earlier today you were Chester trumpeting the fact that violent crime costs have been reduced there, but your day, how do you sum up your day after that, and then
Well, look, this isn't about me or my emotions. I think this is just about a grieving community, and I wanted to be here with this community. I want law enforcement to know how much we care about them and respect them. I want this hospital team to know how much they matter in this community. And most importantly, I want these families to know that we're all grieving with them and praying for them and that they're not alone. Thank you all very much.
Gun down in front.
That's crazy.
This evening, concerning a critical incident that has rocked the community here in York County this afternoon. The incident occurred in Caduras Township, York County. I'd like to preemptively say that there are many details which at this point we are not prepared to release, given the ongoing nature of the investigation. That having been said, we would like to advise the community that there is no current active threat. The situation today involved law enforcement officers who were shot. I can confirm that the shooter is dead. I can confirm that there were 5 law enforcement officers who were shot today. 3 fatally, 2 that were transported here to Wellspan in York. They are currently listed in critical but stable condition. The District Attorney of York County, who is no stranger to this community, or in collaborating with the Pennsylvania State Police, Tim Barker. I've spoken to him. The Pennsylvania State Police has been asked to convene a major case team to conduct the lead in this investigation with the assistance and in collaboration and in partnership with the York County District Attorney. I can assure you that all of the resources of the Pennsylvania State Police are being brought to bear. There is still very much an active scene at Caduras Township, York County. Later this evening, the District Attorney will have more information to release. I can tell you that the Pennsylvania State Police have taken over calls for service for the Northern York Regional Police Department, and we will continue to do so to support our partners. I can tell you that I've spoken to the special agent in charge of the FBI out of Philadelphia, our municipal partners and county partners here in York County, and we've received multiple offers of assistance from our fellow state partners to include New Jersey and York. But we have a very large investigative scene. In being here today with our law enforcement family for the second time in 2025, I'd just like to say on a very personal note, our hearts and prayers go out to them, to the families of the deceased and the families of those officers who were wounded. There are simply no words that I can offer to assuage the grief that this community has experienced and unfortunately will continue to experience. The grief will be unbearable, but we will bear it. So we stand here today united for our partners.
This is them folk.
All across the law enforcement spectrum. And
Hey, y'all grab it. They ain't even above ground living.
Fair, competent, and thorough investigation into this matter. Lastly, I would simply ask to the community here in York County. And
How
beyond,
far is that
all
from
across
St. Mary's?
Pennsylvania,
I ain't
all
sure.
across
Let me
our
go get
nation,
my iPad. We
to
found
keep
that.
the families that were touched by this tragedy today in your thoughts and prayers. Please give them a silent thought.
Who knows where this was? I was cooking curry chicken. I ain't hear everything. Did they say who it was? No, they said the shooter took himself out.
And the aftermath that will have
St. Mary's College? Let's look.
and persevered through. Our hearts and prayers are with them. Thank you very much. I'll now turn it over to Governor Shapiro.
This is an absolutely tragic and devastating for York County and for the entire Commonwealth of Pennsylvania. Grieve for the loss of life for three precious.
No, they said there was some
souls
schools near
who
where them cops got shot.
served this
So
Commonwealth and served this
they said there wasn't any threat to the kids though.
Continue to pray for full recovery of those who are dealing with their wounds. This, of course, is on the heels of just a few months ago when we lost another York County son, Officer Duarte, again gave his life in the line of service. I had the opportunity with the Lieutenant
Hello, Bobby
Governor
Rashawn.
and Senator Phillips Hill, Representative Grove, and the three county commissioners to spend some time with the families of those who've been impacted by this violence.
Let me see. St. Mary. What the fuck? Oh, I
it's
think because I
important
have the
for you to
thing
know
on.
these families
Right, I
who
have the
are dealing
VPN on.
with- They're grieving right now, and they're suffering right now. They took time to tell us how proud they were, how proud they are, of their loved ones who put on a uniform to keep us safe. It's an extraordinary thing that these law enforcement families do. They support the individual who puts on the uniform and runs toward danger. They're there for them when they leave in the morning.
All right, let's see.
And they pray throughout the day that they will come home at night.
St. Mary's
This community comes together, as I know it knows how to do.
to York
Not
County.
just about those who wear the uniform, but those who stand behind and next to those who wear the uniform every day. These families are extraordinary, and I hope you'll join me in prayer for them. I had some time to spend with the law enforcement who are gathered here today.
It says 3.5 hours.
Because they knew that their brothers in uniform were in danger and their lives were cut short. And I'll just share with you what I told them. The entire Commonwealth of Pennsylvania.
Make sure y'all hit the like.
And we have their backs. And we so appreciate.
Let's see if we can get some info.
Every single day. And they go out to keep us safe.
We'll keep that open, and then we'll go local. We'll go to
Sadly, we only tend to share
6 ABC out there in Philly.
It is important that this Commonwealth knows every day we appreciate those who put on the uniform and those who keep us safe.
My name is
Others
Colonel
who are
Christopher
well-trained,
Harris.
who wear different kind of uniforms. And I want to say thank you to the doctors, to the nurses, to the staff here at this extraordinarily wonderful healthcare.
My king don't start.
That sadly has seen too much trauma, but thanks to their extraordinary talents and their dedication to their neighbors, they're able to help people get back up on their feet. That's what you did today for these two brave souls who put on the uniform to keep us safe. So we appreciate those of you who don the white coat and the scrubs, those of you who support the work that they do. You truly are wonderful people, and we appreciate you very, very much.
I'm gonna open this video
I
too.
know that Attorney General Pam Bondi reached out directly to me.
Oh, Cash Patel and them said FBI on the ground.
that we have
Yes, my king, do not start. We're not gonna worry about people's spelling right now.
Before he has spoken to the lead of the
Thank you so
FBI
much.
here in this region. We so appreciate law enforcement at every level, and we of course appreciate our federal partners. General and I work together. I was Attorney General here in Pennsylvania. She was Attorney General in Florida. It meant a lot to me that she reached out to offer her support and her prayers for good people of Pennsylvania. Here's the last thing I want to say. I'll turn it over to the Lieutenant Governor. This kind of violence isn't okay. We need to do better as a society. We need to help the people who think that picking up a gun, picking up a weapon is the answer to resolving disputes. We need to do better when it comes to mental health. We need to do better when it comes
Hey,
to
fam,
those who-
mods, let that person with the pause-worthy name live.
We gotta do better as a society. I know everybody up here believes that. Everybody up here works hard to do that every day.
Mike King, it's already political.
It's time for us to work hard to heal from this.
Maybe you don't know this. Law enforcement is political.
Those whose lives were lost today, that something constructive can come from that in their memory that stops this kind of violence in the future. It protects those people that put on those uniforms for us. It makes it so these trauma surgeons don't have to patch this many people up. We gotta do better as a society. I know we're all committed to doing that work. We've got to do even more. Now's the time for this community to come together and to do this important work. So on behalf of the grateful Commonwealth, I say to those who wear the uniform of law enforcement, thank you. To those who wear the uniform of healthcare, thank you. To the elected leaders up here, thank you for the work that you have done and that you will do to keep our community safe. And to Colonel Paris and the entire team at the Pennsylvania State Police, I know you will have every resource you need to make sure that this investigation is conducted fully and thoroughly, and that whatever steps need to be taken. May God bless York County and the entire Commonwealth of Pennsylvania. May God bless and watch over those families that are suffering right now. Lord, and I join you in prayer. And prayer is a particularly important thing at this moment here in York County and all across Pennsylvania.
Thank you, Governor. I share your thoughts and prayers for the officers that were lost today, the officers who were injured, and every law enforcement person across this great Commonwealth. We're fortunately here again in York County because of gun violence, the issue that brought me to public service. I want everyone to know today is not just a devastating day for this community in this region. It's a devastating day for our entire Commonwealth. My wife Blair and our entire family join in the prayers of, I believe, 13 million Pennsylvanians who are praying for the officers and their families today. You know, we ask a lot of police officers in our communities, and they always run towards danger. I think we all have the responsibility to continue to make our community safer. I know I'm going to continue to do my part, and we are consistently grateful for the commitment and the sacrifice that law enforcement officers make. We're grateful for the healthcare professionals who run towards danger to aid folks in their time of need. And we're so grateful for the work that they've done today. It's my pleasure to introduce Dr. Carney from WellSpan Health, who'll provide an update from the medical perspective.
So we received 2 gunshot wound victims from the scene. We immediately took them to the OR. They are both in critical but stable condition currently. Trauma centers are a resource for the community. We're here when
Make sure y'all hit the like.
We enjoy the support of both the local government, state government, and our administration.
Just browsing. We don't know who did it yet.
So at this point, I would open it up to a few brief questions, however, prefacing that with the fact that the information we can provide is extremely limited. So,
Did you say this was the officers involved with the murder in York?
I did not say, and that was intentionally done so. Obviously, we know who they are and who they work for. Our concern is that there are some investigative steps that we're taking right now, and at the request of the district attorney, we're withholding that information.
No, I don't, sir. No, just browsing. No, I don't.
District Attorney Barker, I know there are a lot of things going on right now, but at some point I know he will brief the media. Sir?
The circumstances surrounding law officers who were there was that they were serving a large essentially.
So they were there to follow up on an investigation that began yesterday. The general heading of that investigation, I would say, would be domestic related, but beyond that, the facts and circumstances, we have more information, but pending the search, typing up and survey, we want to hold that information.
Because you probably didn't charge it, like I said.
I did. I put it in the
No, I
truck.
didn't.
Did it come on
We're going to at
when
this
you
point say
charged
that
it?
the
No.
5 law
Okay,
enforcement officers
so
in York County
you gotta put it in there, and when you see the little battery thing with the little thunderbolt in it, that means it's charging.
I saw that when I put the charger in.
You have to make sure the thunderbolt is in
Correct.
the battery, not the plus sign. Please go charge my phone.
At this point,
Thank you.
we believe that the community is safe, but we're leaving no stone unturned, and we're going to run every lead down. But I don't have that for you. I'm not prepared to release that. Like I said, I'll defer to the district attorney. Sir?
Have you heard anything as far as weapons or what exactly happened when they arrived?
No. I mean, we have, but not that I can confirm with any specificity that I would be concerned. We would have
Why, you see how they asking for the gun already?
a large scene. I will confirm that it is a large scene. Members of the PSP Forensic Services Unit are down there mapping it right now. It's still very much an active scene. It is secure, and we believe, just to reiterate, there's no threat to the community.
One question. Is he shot by police?
He was shot by police.
I thought y'all said he did a self-inflicted gunshot wound.
No, not at this time.
What's your
Huh.
thoughts on earlier today you were in Chester?
So now the police got him. Okay.
How you sum up your day after that, and then you
This isn't about me or my emotions. I think this is just about a grieving community, and I wanted to be here with this community. I want law enforcement to know how much we care about them and respect them. I want this hospital team to know how much they matter to this community. Most importantly, I want these families to know that we're all grieving with them and praying for them, and that they're not alone. Thank you all very much.
Is that it? All right, that's it. All right, let's see. Whoa. Hey, yo. Okay. We'll make a little joke. We'll make one joke. What is up with my man? Bruh. What is this? Bruh, just become part of Bald Squad. Come on now. Wait till my wife sees this. This is. Come on, bro. You supposed to go out with y'all facing the front, and you supposed to just slide out. Baby, come in. Baby, come in for a second. I want you to see this man's headline, and I shouldn't be talking about no headlines. I got the freezer going. I just gotta ask a question. What is up with my man's hairline? Like what are we doing? Come on, bro. Just get rid of it. He got the symbol for Mr. Terrific as a hairline. What are we doing?
Wait. The back is.
The back is no. I think the back is balding.
That's strange.
That's very strange.
Okay. I've never seen that one before.
Maybe that's his input where they put him in the pod. Whew. But all right, that was the one joke. All right, now we're gonna go on to other coverage. Let's see what the local coverage is saying.
Lori, we are about a half a mile from the scene where this farmhouse, where this all unfolded this afternoon.
Farmhouse,
It is a long
okay.
car drive, as you can see. It is blocked off with numerous police cars. Dave Miller was headed home. He lives right around the bend here, and he kind of saw all of this happening. Dave, tell me what you saw.
Well, I saw the police rolling in, and I pulled off the side of the road to get out of the way, and they put a drone up, and I looked over to the right, of course, and I saw the police in the barn.
Mm-hmm.
Like they were looking for someone.
30 shots
and,
fired. That's what he said he
I
heard.
heard the gunshots ring, and I saw people on the ground.
Make sure y'all hit the
I
like.
got clear, and
more police were still rolling in. They were coming in from all
It
directions.
went over again.
There was a helicopter and a helicopter and coming in also. So it was quite an event.
When you saw people on the ground, those were police officers?
I couldn't see it quite clear enough whether it was a suspect. But
That curry chicken do not want to cooperate today.
In the middle of the road, laying down. Yep.
Don't ask me about no damn
The
catch-up.
family pretty well who live in this farmhouse. What did you know about what might have been going on and why a search warrant was being served there?
Hold on, madam, how he supposed to know? I understand it's a close-knit community, it looks like, but how's he supposed to know? Some of these reporters be asking the stupidest questions. Just so they could get a soundbite. This is crazy.
Nothing real clear right now. Good family. Known them for a long time. The children and the mother. The father had passed away. So it's just the mother and children living in the farm. Yes.
What was this like for you to experience this?
Well, in this neighborhood, nowadays, nothing surprises you, but it's pretty close to home. Pretty close to home.
How many shots would you say you heard being fired?
30 shots.
Why is the Mexican consulate involved? Because it was nearby where the shooting was. And they said that they're cooperating with law enforcement, so who knows?
Gosh, it was just continuous, yeah.
The Pikmin guy, that's crazy you said that. Well, you think she was about to ask her what brand of fertilizer you use, Scott's? or do you get it organic? That's crazy.
Lots of shots.
You be telling motherfuckers, I don't want that Ukraine brand, son. I want that US of A.
Than what I could count, but it was at least 30 shots. And it went on.
Yes, forced choke. The Mexican consulate is near where this shooting took place. They came out with a statement saying they're cooperating with law enforcement.
For quite a while. It wasn't a quick ordeal. It was lasted a long time. So
I can't imagine what that was like for you.
pretty traumatic,
I can't believe you're not asking relevant questions.
Well, I feel sorry for the family.
I get it, though. It's a live shot, so I don't know. She ain't got her thoughts
And
together.
I imagine, do you know some police officers who are with Northern York Regional and sheriff's?
It was a mix
Deputies?
it was a mix of sheriffs and marshals and Northern Regional.
So somebody was right. It does sound like they were serving a warrant. Uh-oh.
All different colors of cars, yes. All different. It was a mix.
And you obviously knew something was up when you saw the drone in the air and you saw all these
Yeah.
police converging
drone?
on this farmhouse.
Yes. I spoke with the officer that put the drone up as I was passing through, and he said I was, keep moving. I would be safe if I kept moving, and he was right. So,
Well, I'm
Wow.
sorry. I'm glad you're safe. Thank you so much.
That's
We
crazy.
appreciate your time. Dave also told me that the family had
Wait,
moved
what is
out of
that?
the home about a week ago
Oh,
because
that's
they weren't
something else.
fearful of this person.
Oh, the one in
Obviously,
Philly.
They were serving a search warrant here, so that's.
Oh, I thought it was out there.
Back to you.
My bad. I thought it was out there. They're saying the Mexican consulate in Philly. Let me see. What'd they say? We got that. Mexican consulate said that it was monitoring the incident that occurred this afternoon in North Codorus Township, Pennsylvania on X, and that the Mexican community is advised to follow official instructions. The post has since been deleted. That could signal legal immigrant. That could. Maybe they were serving what they call it, deportation papers, and it went left. There have been so many shootings since the Charlie Kirk assassination. The way the country is, there's shootings every day. They didn't change the frequency. But again, this is all evidence for them to initiate the crime bill that's coming next year. But what else? What else we got? Let's see. Let me see what Fox News is saying. Let me see what they said. Because it was a slow news day for them. Let's see. Why is it loading this bad? Okay, that's why I'm not logged in. All right, give me a second, y'all. I gotta steal my parents' stuff real fast. Oh, it's cool. It worked. I don't give a damn about Obama. Who cares? I'm hoping this video will play. I would like it to play. And it's still just gonna load. Oh, it's gonna play now. I don't care about wine in a box. First off, let's get a question answered. Who the hell is drinking wine in a box with wings? Okay. I don't care about none of this. All right. Oh, so you're just showing a helicopter taking off. All right, say less. Let's see what Brett Baier is talking about. I don't want to see Obama.
Narrative in hopes of crippling the incoming president.
You had a mass shooting, some cops, and y'all over here talking about Obama. Lord, never mind. I thought Fox News was actually going to do some real news. Never mind. All right, let's see what Cranium Knocking News is saying. And they so dumb they don't put the K on the word knocking. They don't even have a video. Let me see if they're saying something on live TV. Let's look. I refuse to go to MSDNC. Okay, I have to log in. My bad. Give me a second. Economy is tough. My parents said I could use their cable. Times are tough. Okay, we back.
That Colbert was a long time and vocal critic of President.
Okay. Ooh, Jimmy Kimmel pulled off the air over Charlie Kirk remarks. Yay! Now get to this mass shooting. Let's go.
Is even present, right? It is pretty clear this is what it looks like. Elizabeth Wagmeister is out front, and Elizabeth, it is stunning news.
It's really not. It's really not, and I don't care. Where else can we go? Let me check. Let me check Pittsburgh's ABC affiliate. Let me see what they talking about. Because Yorktown ain't York like halfway between them? Maybe I got it wrong. Let me look. Oh, so y'all just gonna play the press conference. Or maybe this is a report. Let me look. No, you just playing a press conference. Okay, I don't want that. So none of your reporters are talking about this? Okay. Let me see. Maybe they have live stuff on now. Let me look.
Pittsburgh's Action News 4.
After a manhunt of almost 2 months.
Oh my God. So they just. Oh, I forgot. They're gonna wait for the 10 and 11 o'clock news. That's right. I forgot. Let me see. Philly. What else? Let me look. What is it? WKYW. Is it that? No, KYW3. Let me. That's the CBS affiliate out there in Philly. Maybe they got some. Oh, wait, I forgot. This is Philly. This is CBS. They video don't never play on my computer. Damn. Yeah. All right, what's the NBC affiliate? What channel is that? 10. Okay, NBC 10. There we go. You're playing the press conference too. And y'all just talking about local news now. Okay, so I guess since it didn't happen in these big cities, it doesn't matter. They gotta get back to the regular news. Okay. Who else can we watch real fast? I don't want to watch no YouTubers because they just gonna sound stupid. What's that? WGAL 8? I was just on there. Wasn't I just on there? I think we were just, we played this. They were just gonna play the press conference again. All right. Chris Loman, why would I put my spin on it? I don't even know what happened. I don't even know who the suspect is. Why would I do that? All right, we're gonna go to the cesspool called X/Twitter. We'll see what they talking about. Let me look. Where is it? Explore. Let me see. It's not even trending. Of course, Jimmy Kimmel trending, ABC's trending. They're not talking about that. Let me look. Let me go into news. I bet you Jimmy Kimmel's number 1. There you go. Number 4. Nothing about, look, y'all think I'm lying. There's nothing about the mass shooting here. And this is news. Why is Ty Neshi coach trending? Okay, so it's this number 2 trending topic, but it's not in the news. That's crazy. All right, let's see. Whoever wrote this, them cops people should beat your ass. Because why would you write that? Dumbasses. Let's see. Let me go to latest. So everybody's the same thing. Somebody asked Grok how many illegal aliens there. Nasty. I can't find it. Here we go. What's this? So this was a Mexican national who shot 3 police officers and injured 2 more. How dare you? How dare you allow this to happen to our law enforcement? Deport every illegal alien in this state. Did he say that? I don't remember him saying that. Am I anti-Semitic? Why would I be anti-Semitic? Jeez. Can we keep it on this here, please? That's just all I ask tonight, family. Not y'all, the ones that been here, y'all all right. I'm talking about these new folk. Can we just keep it on this, please? 3 cops lost their life today. Come on now. Why are we worrying about anti-Semitism right now? Come on now. And I ain't a big fan of the cops, but this was kind of fucked up. I'm just saying. Oh, Jacob, you're going to be one of those. Okay, good. We're going to put you that way. All you folk talking about Israel right now, you should have been here earlier when I was talking about Israel, but y'all wasn't here, so you're not gonna get that again. But anyway, so this is just a replay of it again, so nothing else. Let's see. Suspect dead, self-inflicted. See, they even said self-inflicted, but so why did they say on the press conference that the cops got him? I don't know. Authorities have not released the suspect's race. Somebody would have asked. Jesus. Northern York County. Oh, what's this?
News that 5 police officers have been shot in central PA. 3 people familiar with the matter tell us 3 of those officers are in serious condition, 1 critical, another hurt. The governor on his way to the scene as we speak, with schools in the area on lockdown. I want to get right to our Tom Winter, who's tracking this for us. Tom, what do we know and when do we expect to hear more?
Yeah, Hallie, good evening. Unfortunately, the news not good coming out of York County, Pennsylvania, about 2.5 hours northwest from where you are in Washington, D.C., in the southeast
Hold on
corner
one
of
second,
the state.
Hold on 1 second, y'all. I forgot to do something. Hold on. I was gonna one more time, and I just want to let people know that I'm doing this live. Y'all showing up and showing out. I like it. Make sure you hit the like. All right. I just had to put it out on social media. All right, let's finish this.
Northern York Regional Police Department apparently involved in serving a warrant there. We don't know the nature of the warrant, What we have been told is that 4 officers from that police department were shot. 3 are in grave condition. 1 is in critical condition, expected to survive. On top of that, a York sheriff deputy was also injured in the course of this event, according to 3 people familiar with the matter, and that's including the reporting of our colleagues Jonathan Dienst and Deanna Durante from our NBC station in Philadelphia. As I mentioned, police were serving a warrant when they were fired upon. The alleged suspect is believed to be deceased at this hour, Hallie, from a self-inflicted gunshot wound. What the warrant was for, the circumstances of this, how this all happened, still a little bit up in the air. You're looking at a medevac in that part of Pennsylvania, given the fact it's quite rural, as you can.
As Sorrel, you didn't just hear that he died or she died. I don't know. They didn't release the person who did it. It says right here that the suspect is pronounced dead. They killed themselves. Deleted themselves, YouTube. Deleted themselves, YouTube. Sorry. Can't say the K word on YouTube. I forgot.
Can see it's very common for there to be a medevac, and Pennsylvania state troopers are on the scene, as you can see from those photos. So obviously this has been a very difficult afternoon. The information I'm sharing is preliminary. It's subject to change. It's just as individuals from the Pennsylvania State Police and other police agencies are getting on scene. We're trying to get more. One thing I want to point out, because it is becoming a thing on the internet, is that the Mexican consulate in Philadelphia made a social media post about this, saying that they were monitoring the situation. People wondering if it had to do with that. Was this a warrant tied to immigration? We are told, our assignment desk, that the Mexican consulate was just putting out information in Spanish to people in that general area of southeastern Pennsylvania, because they just wanted to alert their community. This apparently is not, they're not suggesting there's any specific tie to any Mexican nationals. Obviously, though, we're still waiting on more information.
So why put that out,
we'll get it to
though?
you just as soon as we can. The only thing that appears to be certain at this hour is this is going to be a very difficult day for law enforcement in that part of the country.
So why put out a tweet? That doesn't make sense. Why would you put out that tweet if you weren't monitoring the situation? It had nothing to do with you. And the Mexican consulate in Philadelphia set up a hotline for anyone needing consular assistance. Anyone care to take an educated guess as to why? Yeah, this doesn't make sense. Why would you put this up and then delete it? I don't get it. Huh. This thing is getting strange, but okay. Let's go back, see who else is saying something about it. Let's see. NBC Philadelphia. Do they have a video? Or are you going to play the press conference? They're going to play the goddamn press conference. You know what's funny? I missed the 6 o'clock part. That's what it is. I missed the 6. Ooh, what's this? Oh, they're just showing. Wait, let me see. Oh, you might have something.
Breaking news. We continue to follow breaking news in York County. 5 officers shot in a barrage of gunfire. We're learning new details in the still unfolding situation. Thank you for joining us. I'm Fred Shropshire.
And I'm Jacqueline London. Pennsylvania Governor Josh Shapiro says he is on his way to the hospital where victims are receiving treatment. This shooting, we can tell you, happened in North Codorus Township this afternoon. That is more than a 2-hour drive from Philadelphia. NBC 10's Matt DeLucia has been monitoring the story from the Live Center and joins us now with the latest. Matt.
Yeah, Jackie and Fred, we're expecting an update from the governor fairly shortly. In the meantime, our sources with NBC News are saying that police were apparently serving a warrant when they were fired upon. Now, of course, we also have video into the newsroom now just showing what the scene has been like. This has been developing since 2 o'clock this afternoon. 5 officers have been shot. 3 officers
from the Northern York Regional Police Department are in grave condition, and then there's another officer from that same department who is in critical condition. There's also a York Sheriff's deputy who has been injured, but the extent of the injuries there is unknown. And also the alleged suspect is believed to be dead from a self-inflicted gunshot wound. Now, this is all happening in a fairly remote area of York County in North Codorus Township, as we mentioned, very rural, and our colleagues in Harrisburg say that this unfolded at a farmhouse, and here's one neighbor talking about this a little while ago.
When I got past the barn, I heard gunshots, and I was on the road, and then I pulled off, and I just saw a lot of chaos and saw some bodies.
And again, here is a look at North Codorus, very rural area, about 85 miles away from Philadelphia as the bird flies here, a little over 100 miles if you were to drive there. Again, Johnny Archer is on his way over to that scene right now, and we're expecting the governor to speak at around 6:15 there.
All right. Well, that's not much of an update. You're just reporting the same shit. Okay. Okay, let me go back to this. Lehigh Valley Live. Ooh, maybe they have something. What's this?
York County officials are releasing new information about a police incident that unfolded in North Codorus Township, York County, Wednesday afternoon. York County Office of Emergency Management Coordinator Ted Check said that police and EMS were called to the 1800 block of Har Road around 2:10 p.m. Dispatch logs showed 2 officers were transported to the hospital after being shot, but their conditions remain unclear at this time. Check said the investigation is evolving, and the Associated Press this afternoon released an update from the Consulate of Mexico in Philadelphia, saying on social media that they are monitoring the incident and they're advising all Mexican residents to follow official instructions as this unfolds. More details about this incident remain unclear, but we will be sure to bring you those.
So for those who don't know, there was a mass shooting on cops today in central Pennsylvania. And 2 of them are still alive, but 3 of them have died. And it sounds like they were serving a warrant to somebody and went left. They don't know who did it yet. They haven't released the name of the shooter. And I'm not sure if family has been notified yet, but I'm sure they probably have at this point. Let me see if the White House says something about it. They usually say that they're monitoring the situation. Let's see. Okay, so Bam Bondi knows. They just retweeted it. Okay. All right. All right, let me see. I bet you they're going in on Pam Bondi right now. Democrats keep disparaging our law enforcement. What the fuck? Okay, so this is blame the left mode. Now, if we find out it was a Mexican that did this, then what? We gonna switch, I guess. Okay, fine. All right. I don't know. Let me see if Reuters said something. Maybe not. I know this is international. Probably not. I figured they probably would have said something. Let me see. CBS News. Let me see what they say. We might as well just read an article since these videos won't play. Still haven't said anything. Ooh, what's this?
Update for us, Liz. What can you tell us?
Yeah, well, according to law enforcement sources, CBS News now.
So you just gonna be on the goddamn screen? What the hell? Y'all are a griff. That's crazy. You just started and then switched to something else. Yeah. All right. I guess we went through everybody. Let me see Fox 29. Let me see what they said. Maybe I'll get some. Maybe I'll get something. All right, developing, and they play the press conference. Lazy journalism. District attorney will release additional information Wednesday evening, which is now. So I don't know when they're gonna do that. Let's see if they are. Let's see if they're talking about it. Why is this not working?
Fossil Park and Museum is something called Critter Cove.
Okay, I don't care. All right. I guess we went through all the news, family. Like I said, yeah, the mass shooting on some cops in
Just stay away.
I don't care. A mass shooting on some cops in central Pennsylvania. 3 of them are deceased. 2 of them are fighting for their lives. Suspect dead. That's the best updates we got right now. So y'all can do with it what you want. By the way, we got a little time before 8 o'clock. Do y'all want me to stop this one and then we start another one and we roast Jimmy Kimmel and how unfunny he is and we laugh at him for losing his show because he's a dumbass? If you want me to do that, put a 1 in the chat. If not, put a 2 in the chat and I'll go enjoy the rest of my evening and this pot of curry chicken. Or I can save it for tomorrow. Make sure you subscribe and like the video so you'll see it and we could just roast them tomorrow morning. Because I've been waiting years to get a Jimmy Kimmel. Years. Especially after he did the Karl Malone thing. And I don't like Karl Malone, but him dressing up in blackface. Yeah. Oh, I've been waiting years. Damn, a lot of y'all want me to do 1? Oh, kayfabe, why are you mad? Are we mad that you are an Oreo because you're calling me an Oreo? Takes 1 to know 1. Are you mad that people are here listening to me and they don't want to listen to you with that bad haircut and your Avi? Is that what it is? Are you hurt, sir? Are you Jimmy Kimmel? Is that your burner account? I know you don't have to tape any more shows now. They told you to go home. I understand. Yes, Nick, we saw it, and them folk got mad at him. And notice here on top that it's trending. They didn't put that. It's still the 2 things. Nasty word. All right, sounds like y'all want me to do it, so we'll do it. So let me do this real fast. Damn, I can't do it on the phone. Actually, no, I could. Hold on. I know how to do it. Give me a second. But anyway, how was y'all's day today? Were y'all productive? I always forget to ask that. Even you new people, this is something I ask on every live stream. How y'all doing today? So what we're going to do is we're going to set this up. Because I'm using the iPad. We're going to set this up. So that way we can go into the studio and just link you directly there. So when this ends, you could just go straight over there. And I could laugh at Jimmy Kimmel's old stupid ass. And risk copyrights. That's what we're going to do because we're going to have to play some of his videos. So we're going to call it Jimmy Kimmel loses his show over Charlie Kirk comments because he's stupid. All right, so we'll set it for, what time is it? 7:26. We'll set it for 7:35, and we'll have fun. So y'all can bring the jokes. I will allow jokes tonight. So come with your funniest, since we're gonna be roasting a somewhat comedian. We're gonna have fun. Make sure we monetize the stream, because I know a whole bunch of people gonna come in here. All right. Cool. Setup. Now, last thing we do is go into the studio and we link it. Google controls free speech. I've said a lot. For those who don't know, I've done live streams about JINSA, Israel's exchange program with the cops over here, and they didn't take it down. So I think I know 90% of what I could get away with. All right, so we'll go in here. Yes, y'all are looking in my studio. Make sure everything, leaderboard, cool. So we're going to redirect Jimmy Kimmel. All right, we saved it. All right, so we're set. So I'm going to see if I can get a quick plate of this curry chicken. Y'all go get something to drink or something to eat real fast. Come back and we're going to roast Jimmy Kimmel. Well, I'll give y'all about 45 minutes. So, again, keep these officers in your prayers, because, I mean, even if you don't like cops or you do, it's kind of fucked up what happened. We all, nobody should be gunned down. That's kind of fucked up. But anyway, y'all, hopefully you learned something. If you did, I've done my job. If not, I try to be better next time. So I will see y'all in about 8 minutes, maybe 10. Because for those who don't know, I kind of start my live streams a little late, but we'll bank on 10 minutes, because that curry chicken might hit. But y'all take care, stay safe, and you know what to do when the agents of chaos come to mess up your existence.